What is the greatest threat facing the incoming Trump administration?
Well, the greatest long-term threat facing our country, in my view, is represented by the People's Republic of China, the Chinese government, which I consider to be the defining threat of our generation.
What has the FBI found about Chinese penetration of U.S. cyber and infrastructure?
China's cyber program is by far and away the world's largest, bigger than that of every major nation combined, and has stolen more of Americans' personal and corporate data than that of every nation, big or small, combined. But even beyond the cyber theft, there's another part of the Chinese cyber threat that I think has not gotten the attention publicly that it, I think, desperately deserves, and that is Chinese government's pre-positioning on American civilian critical infrastructure to lie in wait on those networks, to be in a position to wreak havoc and can inflict real-world harm at a time and place of their choosing.
The Chinese have already insinuated malware into critical American infrastructure.
That's correct.
Like what?
Things like water treatment plants. We're talking about transportation systems. We're talking about targeting of our energy sector, the electric grid, natural gas pipelines. And recently, we've seen targeting of our telecommunications system.
Telecommunications, including intercepts at high levels.
They have been listening to the telephone calls of people in the United States government.
Some people, we believe that they have collected their content, the actual communications of those people.
Ray wouldn't say it, but we have confirmed China gathered communications of U.S. national security officials, the Kamala Harris campaign, and Donald Trump himself. It's part of a world of trouble, including the chaos in the Middle East, spawning new threats of terror.
There was a guy, a Pakistani citizen, just a few months ago who we worked with our Canadian partners to arrest. This guy was trying to get into the U.S., to get to New York City, to conduct a mass shooting at a Jewish center in Brooklyn. And in his words, not my words, his words, he wanted to conduct the largest attack in the U.S. since 9/11. So what I would say to the American people is that when you think these things are happening half a world away, it's like that little inscription on your mirror in your car. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear.
If it's such a dangerous time, why resign?
Well, my decision to retire from the FBI, I have to tell you, was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make. I care deeply, deeply about the FBI, about our mission, and in particular about our people. But, the president-elect had made clear that he intended to make a change, and the law is that that is something he's able to do for any reason or no reason at all. My conclusion was that the thing that was best for the Bureau was to try to do this in an orderly way, to not thrust the FBI deeper into the fray.